Okay.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Crowns and Sashes. Today I'm talking to Rebecca. Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Hi, Natasha. Yeah, I'm very happy to be here. My name is Becca, and I'm the classic Diamond East London 2021.
And when are you competing?
I'm competing in late August, so it's the 22nd and the 23rd of August, I believe.
I'm hoping to be there to watch you.
Oh, I hope so. I really
How
hope
have
so.
you found the build-up to the final? What have you been up to?
Oh gosh, Tash, because it's my first ever pageant, I've been dashing around. I got accepted by Miss Diamond. I believe it was in April, so it's fairly late.
Yeah.
So I spent 2 months researching everything that I needed to do, and it was all like a complete sort of new world for me, as it were. What to wear, everything that you needed to wear for each round. What was expected of you, the fact that you need photographs. That's what I've been doing today.
You look very glam.
Yeah, so I'm glam. I've got, done my hair and makeup today. Haven't had it done, not me, of course. But yeah, so it's a self-improvement exercise, I've found. I've been facing things that I'd always wanted to face and that I never had the bravery to face. And one of them is public speaking. Yeah.
I think that goes for a lot of people.
Really? Oh, wow.
I think so.
Yeah. So
a lot of people are very confident on the stage, but when it comes to interview or public speaking, especially me, I'm one of them. I'm like, oh God, that's my most nervous bit. And I think a lot of people are the same because strutting your stuff is so different.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm nervous about that too. But
oh,
well, all of it because I'm completely brand new to it. But I am sort of, the more I'm researching about it, the more I'm involving myself. Like I've done a charity donation coaching with Sparkles and Rhinestones, and I've done a charity donation pageant walk coach with Harriet.
yeah.
And the more I'm getting into it, the more I'm thinking this is actually quite feeling home to me.
Once you get into it, you find you relax a lot more, you enjoy it a lot more, and you're like, actually, this is really good fun.
Yeah, it's really good fun. And I didn't realise I had these skills. And I did my first sort of appearance video that I'd organised myself with a few pageant ladies. And that was a lot of fun. And I didn't think that I could organise something like that.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah, and speak publicly. And well, the thing is, I used to be a lawyer, so one would think that I could. But it's totally different in a courtroom.
Yeah, I can imagine it is.
Well, you're only talking to about 2 people. You're not talking to
not a whole audience.
Yeah, not thousands of people. So, I mean, that was completely new. But I'm facing up to those things, and I feel like I'm growing in confidence.
Good.
And almost like day by day, week by week. So I'm getting really excited about the finals, which is
good.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, when I first got confirmed, that first 2 weeks, I was having panic attacks.
Oh.
I really was. And
it kicked in and you were like, oh my God, I've actually got through. I'm going to be doing it.
No, and I said, I was saying to my husband, I don't think I can do this. Honestly, I was having to face up to all, like I said, the public speaking, appearing on social media and everything like that. I was sort of thinking, I can't do this.
And now look at you.
Yeah, no. It's different. It's like, get the camera away from me.
Have you been taking part in other people's campaigns? You just said you set up your own one and done some video. And have you made any appearances? Because I know it's been hard, especially at the moment. I know we're coming gradually out of lockdown, aren't we? But it's still tough.
Yeah, no, I have as many as I can. So whatever is happening on the Miss Diamond chats, I try to join those.
Yeah.
And I always look around on Instagram for who's doing campaigns. I really do like to participate in absolutely everything that I can see, because they're all brilliant causes.
Yeah, there's some amazing ones out there, what some people have put together. But especially as you come into it in April, you must feel a little bit like you're behind some of the other people that are competing, because I think they've had nearly 2 years now, haven't they, in the build?
Don't tell me that.
You'll be fine, but they've had a while because obviously the pandemic hit, so I think they've had a while. But it doesn't matter how long. You could have got accepted next week, and that only leaves you a month and a half. You could still turn around and win it, couldn't you?
Yeah, well, I hope. Well, the thing is, I have, this might be because I am a lawyer, in this sort of notebook of mine, a mermaid notebook, I've written down doing 10 a week will get me the requisite number.
Okay.
So I'm not too fussed, because as long as I get my 71, which judging by what I've written down week by week,
you'll be all right.
yeah, I'll be right on that score. Yeah, so that's about being organised.
Exactly. Yeah. And you have to be organised if you're a pageant girl. You have to be organised.
I have to learn quickly.
You do.
Organisation.
Do you have a platform?
Yes, so my platform is arts and older people.
Yes.
Because I am familiar that your platform is also Alzheimer's, isn't it,
Yes.
Tash? Yeah, mine is involving Alzheimer's. I actually did a 13-mile walk for Alzheimer's Society. And I am going to be doing, this is for the Samaritans, so it's that's the chosen charity of Miss Diamond, but I'm going to be walking 26 miles in the whole of July.
Oh wow, okay.
But my platform is arts and older people, because I'm the director of a arts company. It's at the moment the name is Friends of Alfred, but it's actually changed to the Hitchcock Society, because Alfred Hitchcock hails from Leytonstone, which is the place where I was, raised.
Right. Okay.
Well, I came here as a baby, but so my whole life. So I was so excited to find out about that, and so we have this group, and it's a way of connecting older people to arts and education, because there's a lot of social isolation with older people.
There is,
and, particularly post-COVID. So a lot of the events that are being organised are particularly to do with that, and I'm also applying to be the trustee of an organisation called Magic Me Arts, which is particularly for arts and older people. That is drawing and painting type of art. So, and I have participated in that too. So that is essentially my platform: arts and older people, reducing social isolation. And
it's a good platform. It's a strong platform, and people feel very passionate about that side of life, don't they?
Yeah, I hope so. And the reality is that we are an aging population, and by 2030, there's going to be a significant rise in people of 60 and over. So there has to be a culture change where people aren't sort of shoving older people under the carpet, sort of thing, and trying to forget about them. The reality is that we should address it now, because it is going to present itself as a wider social problem if we don't nip in the bud now and try to sort of amend our thinking about aging and about older people.
It's very sad. Some of the stories you hear and read are just, they break your heart, don't they, about older people?
Yes, it's true. In fact, my friend was 82 and she died in February this year. She was an arts and music teacher, and she was very instrumental in my switch from law to art, actually, because she was a good friend of mine. But I actually observed elder abuse with her. Which I won't say who really on video, but I did observe that, and I realised that how vulnerable they are.
Yeah.
If they don't have other people with them. So that's the thing. I think it's really sad.
I've worked in nursing homes for most of my adult life, and some of the stories you hear of, like, if they were home cared before they came into a nursing home are just horrific. But they will, because they might not have any family, they believe anything you say. So you can see how easily older people can get abused financially as well. It's just awful.
Yeah, there's a film out at the moment called The Father, which I highly recommend that film. It really does put you. Have you heard of that?
I've seen an advert for it, actually. Yes.
Yeah, I really recommend it because it puts you in the place. Well, I won't say too much if people want to watch it, but it's very sensitively done. It deals with dementia in a very, very sensitive and unique way. And I think if anybody really wants to know a bit more about it on a personal level, I really recommend that film. I think it deals with it in a way that I don't think anyone can describe, really. So
I might have to make that my weekend viewing, I think. What made you choose Diamond? What made you think, yep, I'm going to enter that?
Well, I liked the sort of ethos of Diamond. I had a look at one of the things I think I liked actually was I don't think I'm yet going to be comfortable, if ever, doing a swimsuit round.
Once you're up on that stage, you'll forget that you're in a swimsuit and you'll be loving it.
There are some I don't have a problem with it. It's just the fact is, obviously, I hail from an Asian background, and sort of culturally, we have not been encouraged to you know what I mean?
Yes, yeah.
Wear a swimsuit in public and so on. I would never. I mean, I think there was a young lady who unfortunately died. She was entering Miss Universe, and she hails from her home country, Bangladesh. I think you might know of the young lady I'm talking about. She was only 19 years old. I've forgotten her name though, but she was entering Miss Universe, so she probably would have had to wear. So I think things are breaking down a bit. But the thing is, it is something to overcome, shall we say? And it's sort of what I'm observing is that a lot of Asian ladies are joining the Miss Diamond at a later stage. This could be one of the reasons, because culturally it's sort of a little bit frowned upon to be wearing a swimsuit in public. Not that it's wrong, it's just that if you're socially conditioned, that's something that you have been socially conditioned from childhood. So it's a big deal even to get on a stage. Really. But I think if I ever get to that point, I'll give it a go. But I think as I'm a newbie, and because I hail from that background, I'm very comfortable with the fact that Miss Diamond make it optional and not compulsory. So that.
So are you doing the swimsuit round?
No, I'm not. It's optional.
Oh, you're not
doing it. No. No, I won't be doing it. And it's not because I'm not ashamed of my body or anything. But I just feel that I would be comfortable
Yes, it's
doing
not right for you at the moment.
At the moment, no. Yes, and I don't think that will go against me. It's optional. It's not going to be.
Yeah, that's the good thing, isn't it? It is an optional extra to do it,
Yeah.
which is great.
Yeah.
So what are your rounds that you will be doing?
So the rounds I will be doing are, well, I'll be doing the interview, of course, and and the fashion round, and I believe the interview and the fashion are on one day, and then I'm doing the evening gown round the following night. So I'm really looking forward to it. I've got all my stuff. You see, I've been researching for 2 months, and I said, no, I'm not waiting to the last minute. So
don't wait till the last minute.
So I've got the shoes, I've got the jewellery, I've got the gown, I've got the fashion wear. I've got little bits I'm going to be adding to the gown and the fashion wear, but I mean, as far as the staple, and I've got the interview outfit too, and I've got shoes and the shoes for the. And the good thing is, you can actually wear the same shoes for your fashion. For your, even go. So these are all things that, unless you do your research, you're not going to know.
You'd assume that you needed to change the shoes to match your outfit.
Yeah. Well, thank God that I was a lawyer and I can do research. Finish waste of time. Because
do you think you've got a favourite round yet?
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to like them both equally, because there's the energy of the fashion round. You know, there's the energy. You can really put your personality out there a bit. You know. And with the evening gown round, it's a bit more, classic and, sort of sedate is the nice word. But yeah, it's a bit more sedate and you move more slowly. So I don't know, really. I'm going to like both of them. I don't know if one's got the edge on the other, actually.
I'll ask you again when you've competed. Because you'll definitely know by then. You'll be like, yes, I know this answer.
Well, I think probably the evening gown, because you're going to be moving more slowly, aren't you? So, yeah. So, not be doing a twirl, not with that dress. So.
No, don't. What made you want to enter a pageant?
A whole host of reasons. Well, as you know, the classic the diamond is for over 45.
Yes.
So I actually hit my 50th birthday this year. So
you don't look that at all.
And I'm outing myself here. Do you know that? For me, because I let people think, they'll ask me how old I am, and they'll say, oh, you're in your 30s. And say, oh yeah, I am. I really didn't want to explain and be told this thing about, oh, really? So I sort of thought I'll just let them get on with it. So I'm actually doing it first here on your interview. I'm outing myself. Age-wise.
I would never have guessed that at all. Never. You look really, really good.
Oh God. Well, when I was younger, I had this baby face, which I absolutely detested when I was younger, but it seems to have served me well.
That's me now. I'm 36 in August, and everyone thinks I'm in my 20s, and I just go, no.
I thought you were in your 20s. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Move on.
You like that? Wait till you hit, your 40s or 50s and people think you're in your 30s. I'm not sure if you're going to like that so much. This is a bit, because you have this life experience, you see. You don't have that, in your you wouldn't. And then I give it away, because then I know a song and I know a film. And they're like, I've just been up in my 30s, right? But I know these things.
And they're looking at you as if to say, no, you're not.
Oh. Yeah, the funniest thing was, I remember, because I did an art course, and it was my postgrad art course, because, as I said, I'm an artist, I did postgrad, and one of the ladies who is in her early 30s, she said, oh, do you remember Art Attack? And I was like, Art Attack, what's that? And she said, are you crazy? It's an art programme that we watched when we were kids. And I had to go home and look it up. It was from 1950. So
I watched it.
Yeah, and I didn't know what artists. So I really, those moments shows that that's where I tripped myself up.
I love that.
So
finally, what would it mean for you to win? Especially being your first pageant, what would it mean?
The thing is, I want to win, not just for the ego boost of winning, although that would be very nice. It is because if I win, it's going to enable me with the projects that I've got planned for people, because I'm actually planning to make films which are Hitchcock based. I'm liaising with some filmmakers in America at the moment. I'm very grateful that I've found these sort of connections and network, and I am sort of having all these nice plans for not just older people, just for everybody that have experienced social isolation during lockdown. And I think it would be very nice for them to experience something positive, something arty, something local, and something film related, art related. I'm doing 2 art exhibitions in July before I do my pageant as well. And one of them is local, the Leytonstone Arts Trail. And I've got, so there's many things I've got planned. I'm planning to include my pageant sisters in an initiative as well, maybe to do nice things for older people. I'm thinking of a way of a platform before August on that. I'm thinking of being a trustee for Magic Me Arts, so that would give me a bit more of a foothold with control about what we do there. And then I'm also, have these plans for my own arts company, which is now going to be called the Hitchcock Society. So I've got a lot to do.
Got lots planned.
Yeah, if I win, it's going to boost the generation of these projects and the accessibility to older people. And also, there hasn't been, I can't see of a Queen in East London, which is where I'm from. I've been looking around. I haven't found a Queen in East London because, it is, pageantry can be expensive, as you know, and I don't know of anybody here that's done it. So I think it would be a huge boost of morale locally to this area to have somebody who is of my age, category, of an ethnic minority. So it shows the diversity of pageantry. And also, I would be continuing to involve my pageant sisters in projects that I'm planning during the year, charity funding. I raised just over £200 with my 30-mile walk, and I'm planning to raise more for the second walk for the Samaritans. And I'm thinking of other, the Magic Me is going to be art workshops, charity funded. It's going to be, I'm going to be doing maybe portraits, which are going to be charity donation only. So I'm planning to really make much more of a charity effort in that year that I'm the Queen. So that's why I really would like to be the Queen.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, thank you. Fingers crossed.
Well, it's been lovely chatting to you, and I will hopefully, fingers crossed, be there to watch you.
I really hope so. I'd love you to be there. It'll be so.
I intend to be there, so as long as Boris says we can go ahead, I will be there to watch both days.
Yeah, I really hope so. Let's hope that Boris does give it the go-ahead. Yeah.
But it's been lovely to chat to you, and hopefully we'll chat again soon.
Yeah, I'd love to chat to you again soon.